If you have ever taken anything for granted, probably last year or this year, this relocation information or Japa information that I'm about to share to everyone is not one of those things that you can take for granted. And in fact, I am going to beg you and plead with you that if you have any loved ones, friends, family members, or anybody that you wish to succeed in life and you wish to excel in life, after watching this video, please and please kindly share this video to them. Send it directly to their social media platform, somewhere that they will be able to see it, watch it, and benefit from it. When I posted this video early last year, February, some people, majority of the people keyed into it, while some doubters stated that, oh no, it is not possible. Portugal will never issue vocational study visa for a one-year program. You cannot travel to Portugal with a vocational study visa, blah, blah, blah. But I am just so happy, and always, every day, when I remember the numbers, the massive success that we achieved alone when I posted that video on this channel, when I remember the massive success that we achieved, particularly on our Telegram group, such that almost every day, one or two people every day keep stating there that the minimum of 2 to 3 people keep stating there that they've just gotten their visa, DHL or UPS have just delivered their visa, etc. I mean, we give glory to God because we saw that information, we researched the information, we saw that it was genuine, and we brought it to our viewers and our subscribers, and we give glory to God once again that those that keyed into it, they got the visa. The good news of the ones that I'm about to share today is the fact that I'm about to share 2 vocational institutes in Portugal that are actively recruiting international applicants. Yes, I researched into many of them, but these 2 vocational institutes are currently recruiting international applicants. One of them, the application is already ongoing, while the other one, which I posted last year, February, the application is going to commence from February. And without wasting much of your time, I am going to share my screen to show you some salient information, some things, the experience that we gathered from those that got the visa last year. I'm going to share those tips to everyone so that you can know what you are getting yourself into. And like I titled it, this is one of the easiest visa to enter into Portugal this year, 2025. So let me share my screen with you. And if you are just coming across our channel, this is Japa with their days. On this channel, we provide cheap and free relocation information to everyone, particularly vocational study visa, because we believe that vocational study routes, some of them are free, some that they even charge tuition fee is as low as 1,000 euro to 2,000 euro. That such kind of tuition fee will not cost you to break the bank. Those are cheap relocation information, and we are very, very committed to bringing such information our way. So come with me. Let me share my screen with you, show you some salient information. But of course, if you want detailed information, you need to watch the previous video that we shared last year, February, if you need some further insight. But I'm going to try as much as possible to share the insight from those that got the visa to the Vocational Institute in Portugal. I'm going to share the tips for you, things that you need to have at the back of your mind, necessary information. And please, like I said, do me good by sharing this video to your loved ones, your friends that you wish to succeed, so that they can stop borrowing or asking you for urgent 2K. Okay, so let's quickly check this information together. So as I said earlier, this is the one that was posted last year. And of course, if you need essential information about it, you have to, watch it on our channel to be able to gather. And like I said, it was one of the most viewed videos on our channel. I mean, thank God, we thank God for that. So if you want a detailed information about it, you can, I dealt extensively on that video. You can watch it, and I'll just try as much as possible to summarize the essential tips things that you need to have for this year application. And that is why I am doing the video on time, so that it will help you to be able to prepare, get your document authenticated, legalized, and so that you can use it to apply for the visa. Now, and the good news about this is the one that I posted for last year, okay? Turismo de Portugal, that is the name of the school. Turismo de Portugal Escolas. Now, that is the name of the Vocational Institute. And the good news about them this year is the fact that instead of 4 courses that you can look into, it is now up to 5. Yes. One of they've added post-work, hospitality operation management post-work. That means that after your normal day work, you can be taking your vocational program. So, which means you go, to your other menial jobs or side hustle or any business that you want to do, you go do them. Then when you are back, then you can take your course. So that is the only difference that they have added this year. And it is only for those interested in hospitality operations management post-work, that is after work. And these are the 4 courses that they are, that they teach in English: culinary art, food and beverage management, hospitality operation management. I'm not going to, do any, but like I said, if you need any full detailed information, you have to come in here to watch that video to be able to gather extensive information about it. So I'm just going to be trying as much as possible to be very brief. So like I said, the application for last year is already closed. This year own is going to be opening from February 5th to March 15th. Although this was for last year, it is very possible that that date might change. Of course, if it is going to change, that means you have to stick to this channel every day, be refreshing it. So if they are going to make any changes with respect to the application timeline based on the experience that they had, the massive application that they had last year, they will make it and update it here. So you have to stick to this timeline. So of course, but we expect it to be released from February 5th to March, to March. I don't know the date for this year, but that is the date for last year. There's going to be interview. Definitely there's going to be interview, and the interview is going to be holding at this date. And then admission of candidates, they will be communicated this date, and registration, meaning your enrollment, they expect you to enroll at a particular date, but all of those dates is going to be communicated. That is why I'm sharing it on time. Stick it, just pin it, tag it to your browser so that every day you are refreshing it and you can be aware when they open this year 2025 to stroke 2026 application. Now, of course, this vocational institute that I'm talking about is strictly meant for international applicants. So I'm not going to read any information. I'm just going to talk about some few information about it with everyone. So, of course, the minimum educational requirement is your, what is it called? Your O-level or your secondary school certificate as you have them, and you need your international passport, you need your O-level, and you need a declaration that you can download from here stating that you confirm yourself as an international student. And I've also talked about the procedure. There's going to be online interview. If you are interested in some of the tips and the questions that were asked of those that attended the interview last year, you can, chat with us on our Telegram group. We'll try as much as possible to add you so that, you'll be able to benefit from some of the questions that were dropped there as those questions that they ask them. Now, that is that for this particular one. Of course, you will need visa. The enrollment fee they charged last year and the application fee they charged last year is €25. Enrollment fee, which is also called registration fee, is €25. That's what they charged last year. But this year, I don't know what they are going to charge. So, but when you refresh and continue to check on the site, you will be aware of what they charge. Now, you have 3 opportunities. What that means is that you have opportunity to select at least 3 courses in order of preference, and you can select at least 3 locations in Portugal or cities in Portugal in order of your preference. Now, I'm going to advise you, do not select Algarve, although I think they have even taken Algarve out of because Algarve really messed a whole lot of people up last year, especially those ones that selected them as their first option. It messed them up. And so don't select agave. If eventually it showed up in 2025, I am going to strongly suggest it to you. Do not select them. Now, the tuition fee is as low as 1,200 euro and high as 1,500 euro, depending on what course you are selecting. Okay, no age restrictions. Apply with as minimum of your WAEC. If you have HND, ND, or any other certificate that you feel very comfortable with, you can apply with any certificate. So, and then, as like I said, start legalizing and authenticating your documents. Legalization is very important. Last year, they gave some people leverage to go, like, I mean, I interviewed them, they gave them some time to go look for appointments with the Portuguese embassy to legalize their document and authenticate. And then it is very likely that the numbers they received last year, that might be one of the criteria that they will use to screen you out this year. So start authenticating at Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Education in your country, authenticate your WAEC document, and then try to look for appointment for legalization at any Portuguese embassy in your country. This visa gives 365 days visa. Yes, I mean, which means that you are not eligible to apply for a residence card, okay, until you're done, because it's a 1-year program. Actually, it is more than 1-year program, but because there's a 6-month compulsory internship, but the Portugal, I mean, maybe it is the way they register the institute, being a vocational institute, and based on the law in Portugal that vocational programs or vocational students should be issued a 1-year straight visa. So which means when you apply, you are going to be issued a 1-year visa. So if after getting the visa, I also have another video, because a whole lot of people that got the visa asked me and said, oh, how do we legalize our stay? How do I stay in the country with my family and things like that? And I also did another video where I highlighted 6 ways to get residence card after your 1-year study program. Okay, so you can also check that out on my channel to equip yourself with strategy that you can use to legalize your stay by getting a residence card. And don't forget, your 5 years of validity before you can apply for citizenship, you must have stayed in Portugal legally for 5 years. So, and your 5 years start counting from the first year of your residence card issued to you. So that is very, very, very important. Now, you can move with your family on this visa, but a lot of people still doubted it. And I think about one to two people, I know I heard of about 1 to 2 people that eventually, the idea is this, eventually move with their family, but some people doubted that it might not be possible, so they didn't really initiate moving with their family. The idea is this: you are going to Portugal on a 1-year visa. If you can convince the embassy, showing a proof of funds that you can take care of your family without any problem and all of those things, I mean, and that you don't have anybody to leave them with in your purpose statement or motivation letter, that you don't have anybody to leave your family with, you will like to concentrate and be with your family anywhere you are, and you have the financial capability to take care of them, why not? Yes, it is going to be issued to you. And I think only one or two people moved with their family on this vocational visa. So now, once the interview is conducted and you have been selected and sent an email that you have been selected, one of the things that makes this visa to be very, very, very good and easy, and like I said or titled it, easy visa, is that once you have been selected, it is the school that will mail your name to the embassy of your country, to the Portuguese embassy of your country. So that means you don't even need appointment. So that means all you have to do is to just carry your document on the appointed date, because once they mail the embassy will now mail you and state that, oh yes, you have been scheduled for bringing your document at so day. So you just carry your document to any Portuguese embassy in your country. So it is, I mean, that is very, very easy, right? Okay. Now, you can get job with this visa. Okay, you can get job with this visa, especially if you can combine both if you can combine studying and working together, you can get jobs with this visa. Okay, especially menial jobs and some of those jobs that do not require 100% of your attention. You can get jobs with this visa. Okay, Now, and if you are, this is the best time, like I always say to you, if you have any handiwork or you want to learn any handiwork, this is the best time. Go and learn one handiwork, okay? So that you're transitioning after your visa or after your visa expires or after your program is done will be very, very easy. You can set up a business, which is part of the strategy that I discussed on that video, okay? Your transitioning will be very, very, very easy. You can easily convert your visa to an entrepreneurship visa or D2 visa that allow you to be able to set up business in the country and start working. And like I said, interview tips regarding when you are selected for interview. If you need interview tips, there are many, many informations regarding those that attended the interview and shared the questions asked of them, okay? So that is that about this vocational institute. And like I said, I'm going to be discussing two vocational institutes. So this one application are not yet open. So you have to be refreshing them day in, day out to get notified once they, or not notified to, so that you'll be aware when they are open. Because as you can see, they actually opened the application for like maybe 2 weeks last year. So it is very possible that the same thing will happen this year. So if you are not well equipped or refreshing your page so that you will be aware when they open or release the application for this year or for this academic session, you might miss it. Now, the second book, and I've also talked about their networks. The second vocational institute that I'm going to be talking about is called Futuro Academy. Futuro Academy, okay? And they call them Formação e Recrutamento. Formação e Recrutamento. Okay, so but the short form of this vocational institute is Futuro Academy. It's a vocational institute, and they have many, many, many beautiful courses. And this is one. I mean, these are some of the courses that they have available: cabin assistant, dental assistant, kitchen chef course, diploma for cruise, hotel housekeepers. And they have also many of those courses. Many of those courses are taught in Portuguese anyway, and some of them are taught in English. And while I was, because I was trying to gather more information, and this is even one of the cheapest, because their own tuition fee is actually very, very cheap. See, their own tuition fee is this: the total tuition fee that you are expected to pay, because you are on this vocational institute, you have an opportunity to chat with them directly on their WhatsApp to gather more information. So, any information that you need, just chat with them on their WhatsApp group. It is on their site, okay? You can chat with them, or on the contact session, you can chat with them to gather more information about them. So I chatted with them to gather more information. So that was how I was able to find out the number of courses that are taught in English and the amount of tuition fee that you can expect to pay. For instance, pay the full amount of the course at the time of registration. That is 985 euro. That is the full amount of the course that you are expected to pay. So which means this is now even the cheapest tuition fee that you can expect. Like the cheapest on Turismo de Portugal is 1,002. This is even now the cheapest. However, it also depends on the course, because from my conversation with them, I discovered that they have many courses that are taught in English. So you see there, I send you a list of courses that are taught in English that you can present to the embassy for visa application. So for instance, cruise course, cooking course, restaurant and bar, hotel housekeeper, hotel receptionist, marketing and administrative assistant. These are the list of courses that are taught in English. And of course, you can see them already on their page, okay? And they have other courses, but majority of those courses are taught in Portuguese. So they send me the list of the courses that are taught in English, and here are they. So if you need to ask any question, of course, they said they will send you a declaration that you can use to present to the Portugal embassy, and they will also support you with visa application, because they are going to send you a declaration to show that you are a registered student so that you can apply for your visa, okay? And it is first come, first serve basis, okay? Their own admission has already started. So once you chat with them, they'll be able to give you information and details about how you can apply, register, and then enroll for any course that you choose among this list of courses that they have here, okay? Now, while chatting with them, they are saying that their students usually, their program is more than a year, blah, 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 that their students can apply for residence card and things like that. That was what they said, that they usually, their students usually get IMA appointment to go apply for residence card and things like that. Well, if that is all well and good, you can try them out. But while they were telling me, I was like, is it not the same policy that applies to Vocational Institute in Portugal, or why is your own different? But that is the information that they shared to me while I was speaking with them. Okay, so yes, this is a Futuro Academy, and then it is a vocational institute. Their application has already commenced. It is, according to them, first come. It is based on first come, first serve basis. Once they have the numbers of applicants that they need for a particular course, they close application down. So, and they have many other beautiful courses. If you are interested in any one of them, you can, especially if you are interested in Portuguese one, or what is it called? The English ones, the ones that are taught in English, you can check them out, and they will try as much as possible to send you all the necessary documentation that are essential. So these are the two vocational institutes that you can use to move yourself and your family to Portugal this year. So you have no excuse whatsoever. Now, let me quickly take you through the documents that are required for you to be able to apply for visa. Don't forget, each of these two vocational institutes are going to send your documents, or sorry, your names. Once you have been selected, they will send your names to the embassy, the closest embassy in your country, and those are some of the information that is part of the information they will ask you during interview. So these are the documents that you need to apply for your visa. Your application form is your visa application form is very, very important. Your police character is very, very important. A legalized document, which is, of course, your WAEC, if you are applying with your WAEC, your ND, HND, or your BSc, any one of them that you're applying with. Your flight reservation is also very important. Your CV, your motivation letter for going to apply to that course is also very important. And your general travel insurance is also very, very, it covers your health, and then, travel insurance, it covers your health as well. So your international passport, those are the documents that are very, very essential that you can use to apply for this visa. So these are the two vocational institutes that you can apply for to come into Portugal this year, either as a single man or woman, or if you have a family, if you want to come with your family and you have the financial capacity to bring them in, you can come in with them. Okay, so yes, and of course, if you have any questions, if you need any clarifications, or if you have anything that you feel that we might be able to help you with, don't forget there's no age restrictions, and then minimum is your WAEC certificate. You just need to have at least WAEC certificate to be able to apply. And of course, since this program is going to be taught in English, so that means in any of your certificates, you must show proof that you understand English. So which means with your WAEC, at least you must, from C and above, okay? So, and given the fact that you will also be interviewed, so those are some of the things that they are going to use to assess or evaluate your candidacy or your application. And it's a very tough one because a whole lot of people are going to be applying. So that's why I even, try to look for another one so that the competition will not be too massive on them. And I mean, as they said, the massive application that they received last year has never happened in the history of the Vocational Institute. So, but yeah, so, and that is why I searched or researched into another vocational institute, and I can see that this one also, they recruit international applicants, and they have courses taught in English, particularly designed for international applicants. Okay, so these are the informations that I wanted to share with everyone, and I believe that I've been able to do justice to them. If you have any question, feel free to drop them on our comment section, and it's very, very important to me. Please give this video a thumbs up. And as I said earlier, after watching this video, if you have anybody that you wish to succeed this year, to travel this year, okay, share it to them. Make sure that they see it. Even do a follow-up, because their success is your success. Because at the end of the day, they will be very grateful to you that you are the one that shared that information to them. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It is very, very important to us, so that by the time we drop informations like this, you'll be able to get notifications, and turn on the notification bell as well. That is how the YouTube will be able to notify you. So thank you, my people. Yes, these are the two vocational institute that I want to talk about, and try as much as possible to package all your documents. Their application is, I mean, you still have a whole lot of time. This is early January, so that's why I'm dropping the video on time, so that you can prepare all your applications to be able to apply and gather or do all the necessary things that you need to do. And then if you even need any help whatsoever regarding authentication of your document or legalization of your document, there's a particular set of people on the group that normally handle that. And since she has been doing it for them, there has been no one that has complained about our services. I don't have any court, I don't have any relation with her, but she's just somebody that is very noble, very, I mean, full of integrity. She's been assisting a whole lot of people to get that done. So yes, that is the information we want to share with everyone. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. It is very important to us. Until we come your way next time with another beautiful information. Okay, subscribe, like this video, and share it to your loved ones. Bye bye for now.